so let me get a recap of last time. So we got you down pretty low last time. Like I don't think you felt any pain when you left, but
there was still pain, but it was a lot
less. Okay.
Yes.
But
what I have is the pieces of cartilage that are here in my humeral ridge.
Right.
And so it's my bicep running across it that is causing inflammation and pain.
Got it. Okay.
It's not there. There's a beginning of a bone spur, and there's something, but it's really not in my shoulder as much as it is.
You're down your arm?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's always been there, right? That's like been where it's always been. There's been no change or anything from like the last time to this time?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think your case is different for us. It's not something we've worked on before, that we kind of have more confidence in. Like rotator cuff tears, I think we have a lot more confidence in. Your case is a little bit different. I think to give you context of what I think is happening, when we kind of do our healing, I think we're able to kind of remove the pain by fixing kind of like maybe the nerve or like any inflammation that's in the nerve, right? Mm-hmm. But what's kind of causing that, like a bone spur that may kind of, if you kind of flex a lot and kind of like it impacts and hits the nerve again, it might kind of kind of like bring that pain back again. Yeah. So I don't know if we can really kind of like ultimately impact this. But the fact that we can actually like make it so the pain decreases significantly means that the energy can actually repair kind of like the nerve on kind of a continual basis, right? So, so one, I think like if you train, it might help. Okay. So because that basically our training internally heals ourselves, right? So it's kind of like does the same thing that we're doing to you, but we're kind of doing it by just through kind of like the squat. So you could try that. I think that's one thing you can like do. And the other thing is like you have to really let it rest. Because I feel like when you just put too much pressure on it, like when I say rest, like ideally, I think I told you a couple days last time. I'm going to tell you kind of like a couple weeks to like a month this time. Because I really feel like you really just need to let it rest to kind of like try to let the entire thing kind of like repair and build as much protection around that as possible before you kind of like go back and cause kind of like pressure on it again. So, so try to do that. Okay. I know it's not your mode of living. Oh, so what's the pain right now?
Oh. Maybe a 4.
4? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Moving with little electrical impulses on its own. I definitely feel the energy.
Good. Where do you feel it? Down your arm? Mm-hmm. Okay. So when you do work on her, the angle is really important. So I'm almost standing kind of like not behind her like this, because I need to get like this angle down her arm.
Okay to use left or just right?
I don't think it matters. So you can test different things. All right, I'm gonna try your right arm, see what it feels. Okay.
Got a wider range of motion before it starts.
Okay.
Pinchy, nerve, pain. It's a lot wider range of motion than I normally would ever want to get to.
What's the pain now?
I mean, when I go to the furthest point, which I wouldn't have gone to before.
Yeah.
A 2.5.
Okay.
But I wouldn't have dared to go this far because it's like, woof, takes your breath away sometimes. But
yeah. Okay, James Muffin. Or are you James? Okay, James. Yeah, 2.5. So you want to target down here?
Okay.
Yeah. That's why the angle is like more aggressive.
All the way down to the elbow or right before the elbow?
Before the elbow. You don't have any pain in the elbow, do you? Okay. Test it again.
I mean, there it's still like 2.5 way back there. That's like a 1. Not going.
But that is your shoulder. That's actually not down your arm, right? That's kind of like
The
fussing
pain is here.
Oh, okay. The resulting pain is there.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't have any pain up here.
Okay. Okay, cool. You gonna take over? She says it's a 2.5 when you go back.
Still 2.5 at like my widest range point.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a great number because like she didn't go back that far in the first like way because her range was kind of like here. She said if she
Yeah.
goes further back it would be like
I didn't
excruciating.
go.
So like the 4 is probably higher than a 4 as a starting point because that range point that she's pushing to now
Yeah.
is like further back.
Yeah. This is probably like a 6 or a 7 to start with now. That's like
Oops, sorry.
sorry, like a 2.5.
So we have to readjust the initial number to a 6 or a 7. Pick a number, 6.5 or 6.5. Try to go into that pinhole, like in her shoulder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not down the front?
I think that like this range issue that's kind of causing the pain in her arm is like coming.
Is
from
it not
somewhere
a
else.
stretch here? Okay.
Yeah.
Try it.
Try both. You want to test it? See how it feels?
Definitely powerful energy. I can really feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna hold the energy there while you test it
Ooh.
still. So.
Get it back so you can stretch it back.
Like no pain there.
Okay.
It feels like it's way back there, and I'm not.
Really
I feel
far
like a
back.
stretch, but I don't
Yeah.
feel like that like nauseating pain.
Okay.
That's big.
So what's it at now?
Already. I mean, I can feel something, so it's like a half, maybe.
0.5?
But
Okay.
yeah, that's a remarkable difference.
Okay. All right, John, take over. One more.
Thank
and then,
you.
You're
close
welcome.
out. Look for a feeling like right around here.
Okay.
Like you want to go in. Like if you find like a hole here and then go in. So it's that when you're stretching the shoulder back, that kind of gave me like a signal that like the pain doesn't occur when you're like here, but only when you kind of go back. It's kind of like inside the shoulder, where the root damage might be.
With him and before, it's like I feel inspired to. It's like to rotate it a little bit, and it feels like it's sort of then you're sort of bathing it in the energy.
Yeah.
You're like washing it around in there.
Well, if you trained, when he puts energy into you, you can help control where it goes.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I'm trying to do anyway.
Yeah.
Just like
Team effort.
The best thing you can do.
yeah. Thank you.
The best thing you can do is kind of like open it up for us.
Mm-hmm.
So give it another test.
Okay. So it's still 0. I mean, like there, down there, can feel Just like a 1. That full extension. It's also like a stretch too. Just like a lingering 1 once it gets kind of inflamed, but that's really good range of motion for me.
Okay. So we're at a 1. A 1?
Well, I mean, just like it feels like, it gets fatigued after. So it like doing all of this, like pushing, then you get so it may still be just a half, but like once it gets inflamed from me trying to hurt it.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're at the point where like that's
Then I'm gonna
don't
stop.
push it anymore.
Yeah. no.
Okay. So we'll mark it at a 1, I guess. Like it's fine. So you got to really rest it and try to kind of like let it like internally heal. I feel what's going on is kind of like almost like the sheath of like the nerve takes time to kind of heal, like deeper and deeper and deeper. And so the more time you give it, the more it'll kind of like reinforce itself. And then kind of like the damage that kind of gets caused to it has a harder time kind of re-injuring it again. So yeah, so I mean we'll see how long it lasts. We'll follow up with you to kind of see how it is. But yeah, I mean
I need to get it synced.
hopefully we can kind of like make some permanent kind of like kind of improvement. It'll probably will regress a bit, but if we can kind of keep working at it.
I'm so far away now from thinking I might do any invasive
Okay.
surgery. Like no way.